What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. First off, I would like to say thank you for your support. I really do appreciate the views, you guys all subscribing to my channel, so I really do appreciate and this love and support that you are giving me with this. And this is something I enjoy doing. Just filming videos for you. It is something I enjoy. I love just talking, explaining some of the stuff that I have. Today we're going to go over what I would consider my everyday carry / my get home bag. So the reason why I'm starting, I built a get home bag within my EDC bag because November 30th, 2018, here in Alaska, I live in Anchorage, we experienced a 7.1 earthquake. It was very scary that day. I was on my way to work. I live about 30 minutes from my office, so I was on my way to work. I was maybe 2 minutes out from my office building, and the earthquake hit. Lights went out, power went out. I was near, I work on a joint base, so it was Army and Air Force. So I was on the south side of the Air Force base, near the airfield, and I just saw sparks and everything, and I thought we were being attacked, to tell you the truth. Lights went out, sparks flying, I saw thunder, everything. It was, you can't see thunder, but you can see lightning. I saw lighting. I think it was electricity from power cables. It was pretty crazy. My wife was able to call me and said that everything on the walls just came off the walls. Everything was shaking, and then line went dead, and I couldn't get in touch with her for another 3 to 4 hours. As I checked into the at work, and they essentially released us, told us to go home and check up on our families and our properties. It took me almost 3 hours to get home because there was traffic, lines were dead. It was a very scary moment. So with that, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna eventually create an everyday carry bag. Create a get home bag within my everyday carry bag, because I don't want to carry 2 bags. I don't have 2 separate bags for 2 different things. One everyday carry versus my get home bag. Since I do work on an installation military base, I can use my everyday carry bag as my get home bag because it's just very simple. The biggest things that I need is whatever I need for work, which you'll see the contents, and then stuff that I can just either change my clothes or depending on the weather here in Alaska, if it's winter, my bag will change what I carry, and then I just throw it on and get home. So we're gonna go over what's in my everyday carry bag, and hopefully this will give you some insights on what you would carry, just to get home. The reason why I decided to create a get home bag was because, especially here, when I was stationed in Arizona on my previous assignment, creating that get home bag really didn't come to me, because why would I need an everyday carry get home bag? Because I just can walk a mile down the street and then I'm already home, right? So now that I live a little farther, and since I'm retiring here, I'm going to be buying a house. So just a heads up, we're going to have some new vlog space, some new areas that I'm going to be able to film at. So stay tuned. It's gonna be great. However, since I live farther away, I definitely needed to look into getting that get home bag now. So creating that get home bag became somewhat of a priority now since that earthquake, because I never thought that I would need it. With Alaska, we only have one highway essentially going through from south, coming through town, and then heading up north. Pretty much passes the town I live at, so the major highway. I needed to create an everyday carry bag. I keep saying everyday carry bag. It is essentially everyday carry bag, but I needed to create a get home bag. So let's get right into it, and I'm going to show you the contents, and then let me know in the comments things that I should take out, or give me some suggestions, because I am still learning on what I should be carrying within the guidelines that I'm given, and how can I get home safely, under circumstances. Also, if I get 50 likes, at least 50 likes on this video, I'm going to test this out. I am on leave right now. 2 weeks leave. So if I get 50 likes before I go back to work, I will go out and test this bag. I'll run through, I'll start from where I work at, and I'll make my way home using this bag. Alright, so hit that thumbs up button, show me some love, hit that 50, get that 50 likes on there, and then I'll go out and test this bag out for you. Alright, sounds like a deal. Alright, so this here is a Rush 24. So my range bag is the Rush 12, which is a smaller bag. This is the Rush 24. Both 511 Rush bags. This is the 24. You see how big it is compared to the 12, Rush 12. So a little bigger. There's some design differences. Like right here, there's a full zip across versus these right here. This is a 2 separate pockets. Essentially, besides that, everything else is the same across the board. There's no side pockets. I put a side medical pouch just for extra meds, just in case something happens, in the range and everything. Extra mag pouches when I'm carrying extra mags. My little Gerber to open up them MREs and everything. So as you can see, all right. If you want to see what's in this range bag, the contents, the configuration of this, and the differences, let me know in the descriptions below. I'll do a side-by-side comparison. Also, if you want to see what's in my range bag, I'll link to the video down in the description below. Alright, so back to my everyday carry / get home bag. Alright, there's nothing much on the sides or anything. I don't carry much. Depending on the season, it is summer. Right now, I carry different things for them when I'm during the winter. So eventually, once it's the winter time, I'll create a get home bag. Everyday carry what I carry in the winter, because it does snow here. It does get down to freezing down below, down to the single digits. So the planning and everything does change. With what I carry in my everyday carry bag, in my get home bag. All right. So this exterior is. There's Molly all over. I carry extra carabiners. This is just the habit I had when I was in Iraq. Just having extra carabiners. I just put them on here, loop them around. Nothing too fancy. I've used these a couple times just to secure things. If I forgot my carabiner for my gloves, pull this out, carry my winter gloves all over the place. And then put it back when I don't need them. So they're always right here. Alright. I have other carabiners on here. Carabiners. Here's an S-biner. Here's a little carabiner, plastic carabiner, simple one. Nothing too fancy. And let me use this to hook either gloves. If I need to, if I'm just storing it on this bag during the winter, like an extra pair of gloves or whatever. Or if I'm carrying water, we do have like insulated pouches that were issued, but I normally just stick it on here during the summer, which we'll go over that eventually. But I don't need it for now. Right. This here is a Velcro tourniquet. I have it on the outside, so I can just rip it out, throw it on somebody if I need to. But it became a habit for me to carry tourniquets on me. Growing up in Hawaii, being stationed in Hawaii, after a few years being in the military, there was a lot of, you see on the news, shark attacks, tiger sharks swimming around, in the beach and everything. And a lot of times the attack normally severs a limb or something. So, and I dive. I like to dive, spearfish. I go fishing a lot, and if something happens, I have tourniquets to help out. I do have one extra cat tourniquet in here, just the ability to help. That's what it is for, essentially for. And this here is just a simple tourniquet, just for the simple things. Okay. All right, and that is pretty much it on the other side. So I like this because this is the 24, so it's a little bigger, right? I have these little cinch straps on here. I can, if I'm not carrying much things on here, that many things in here, I can just strap it down, keep it close to my body. That way, if I have to walk home with it, it's not just, you know, a dangle on my back, you know, creating that backwards pressure on your lower back. So on top, there's a little zipper pouch. Right, it is lined, but I don't use it much for sunglasses. But I do. So what I keep in here, I do have a sunglass pouch from, you know, Oakley's, a front sight tool for an M16. Being an armor, that is just a habit for me to carry, and some quarters. You know, if I'm cleaning a weapon and I want to get a drink, I have some watch my weapon when I go to the bathroom, run and grab a drink, maybe grab a drink for them. You know, and just gotta stay hydrated. All right. So that's it. All I have up there in the top. I normally carry a set of earplugs, but right now I keep them in my uniform pocket. Right. So the difference between the Rush 12 and the Rush 24 is, like I said, the Rush 12 has one single pouch. This has double. It's a double pouch. All right. There's sewing down here which separates the two pouches, and then zip around, and it becomes a pouch. All right. So on this side, I carry some Velcro flags. This is essential. You know, this is part of our uniform. I can't describe how many times I've had to give a soldier a flag because they forgot it on the uniform. You know, we have Velcro, wash our uniforms, we take off everything so that way it's not getting wrecked. And then sometimes soldiers forget it, or you know, with the Velcro, it gets stuck on another piece of Velcro, or gets stuck in something and it rips off. Soldier doesn't know about it. They're walking around, you know, not in reg. You know, before a sergeant major can yell at them, I have a flag that I can help them out with. So, next we have some combat earplugs. These are what are issued to us. If you can see, so there are not like the 3M style, but there's little valves in here that you can open up, so you can, you know, adjust for different levels of protection. Right. So I keep extra earplugs. Being a musician, going out to the range, you know, for me, I can never have too many sets of earplugs. Tinnitus sucks. You know, that's constant ringing. You know, it's just horrible. All right. And in the back side here, there's a pocket. It is felt lined too, so maybe you can put something valuable that you don't want scratched. So there's another pocket right here. I don't have anything in there, but so that's all I have on this side. On this side, I have a little boo-boo kit. So this is an outer box. It's waterproof. All right. So all I carry is some Band-Aids. You never. Again. There's so many instances where I could count where soldiers ask, "Hey, do you have a Band-Aid?" So carrying Band-Aids, you know, especially in a waterproof bag out here in Alaska, you know, if it gets wet, you know, snowy, whatever, it's at least protected. It'll stick to the soldier, you know, stick to them. It'll work. All right. Coming down in here, in the back pocket, I will signaling mirror, some hot hands, and then I don't have anything else in this zipper pocket. I normally keep a small spork style spoon in here, but as you can see, I've forgotten the fork, you know, when I bring lunch from home, and so I've used it so many times that I forgot to put it back. Yes, I have used everything in this bag. So everything I have in this bag, I have used. You know, besides the tourniquets, thank God I have not had to use tourniquets. Okay. All right. So let's come down to. So there's a big, huge pocket right here. As you can see, there's my two carabiners. I have one that's locking, which is open, but so they're a little bearing. Just normal carabiners, nothing special. All right. So in here, there's a pocket. All right. So we have zippers. All right. Nothing in here. There's a big, huge zipper pocket. It can fit almost like my hand, both my hands side by side down. So it's pretty big, deep, big. And then I have the same thing. There's a little, this pocket right here. Same thing. Fits both my hands. You got a little pencil, pencil holders are here. I keep a pencil. This is an everyday, normal, government issue pencil. Can never go wrong. Government issue. All right. A asp handcuff key. I always had a habit of carrying handcuff keys on me. Even on my dog tags, I have a regular handcuff key, but you never know. I've seen so many instances where, especially in Iraq, guys were getting like just playing with handcuffs. They bought handcuffs, they're playing handcuffs, they get locked, they can't find their key, and they're handcuffed to something or handcuffed where they can't do anything. So, guess what? Save them. Right? With whatever's going on today, so I keep some dude wipes, just to be able to just clean my hands. They're fragrance free. I just bought these. I saw these. What drew me was the name, dude wipes. I don't like much of anything that has a lot of smell, especially when I'm in uniform. This, it feels like I have a film. If I like a residue whenever I have this kind of things on my hands. So I always go for fragrance free. All right, so I have some dude wipes. All right, next I have a wallet, a waterproof wallet. This is a Pelican. All right, Pelican, a waterproof wallet. I have my motorcycle rider's card on here, and my membership card to the Sergeant Audie Murphy Club. I am a member of the Sergeant Audie Murphy Club. If you want to know, all you military folk, Army guys, if you're interested, drop a comment below. I can guide you on how to get in if you're interested in doing that too. Okay, so I keep some cash in here. Can never go wrong with cash in the event something happens. When the earthquake happened, power went out for a while. Computers can go down. Always something. That's one thing. Bless you. That's one thing is, I always keep cash on me, somewhere in my truck. Eventually, I'm going to do a truck EDC, because I think of what I carry every day, my everyday carry as in layers, what I carry on my body, what I carry off my body, and then what I carry in my truck, because that is also another means of carrying everyday carry stuff. It is a vehicle. I can carry more stuff, bigger things, in my vehicles. Drop a comment down below if you want me to go over. I'm going to go over what I carry in my truck. My wife has different things she carries. If you want to see that, drop me a comment down below, and I would love to go over that for you. So that way, it gives you some ideas of what we carry, especially in the winter. Out here in Alaska, you might have snow in the same areas where you're at. Just to get some ideas. It's not the end all be all what I carry, but I just want to just keep you informed, just educate and inform you. All right. Next, I carry it means to carry notes. So I have different levels of also carrying notes. Like this, I have more of what I need. This stuff. This is my black book of notes that I would need. There's nothing in here yet because I have not found whatever I need. I've written stuff on my shoulder pocket notebook. I have iPad. I have an iPad that has notes in there, good notes. If you want to go over what I have on my iPad too, like what I do with my everyday carry on my notebook, on my iPad, drop me a comment down below, and I'll definitely go over that. I also carry a hard copied book, just to carry around, write notes on the fly. There's writing notes. There's so many uses to writing notes, having a book, and ways of drawing diagrams on what you're thinking. Sometimes some people are just visual learners. Helping and drawing out stuff for them, will help them understand what you are trying to tell them, so that way they understand their task that they're given. There's two pockets with Velcro. All right. So in this one, I don't have anything here. I used to carry like a deck of cards. There's a habit when I was in Iraq, just carry a deck of cards. When you're waiting for helicopters, play some cards, and while you're waiting for helicopters to come pick you up, something to do. In here, I also carry my medallion. Like I said, I am in the Sergeant Audie Murphy Club, so carrying my medallion everywhere. It's readily available wherever I go. Something, if there's a ceremony, all right, we're gonna wear medallions. I have my medallion just ready to go, just in case. All right. So that's what I have in here. See, so it's not much. It is not much to what I carry because I don't have much need to carry a lot of things during the summer. All right, so we have a huge compartment here. This is the main compartment. All right. So I carry water bottle, 32-ounce Nalgene. I love Nalgene's. We're issued Nalgene's. I have 3 total, 2 with a special carrier, which I'll go over in a future video when I go over my winter gear. All right, but and then a little spot thing so you don't get bopped into those if you have ice or. I'm gonna start doing so. When I was in training, one of the soldiers there had pineapple chunks. You know, chopped up pineapple in his water. He said it just flavors the water, and when he was done, he had a snack. But instead of him, you know, getting bopped in the nose with pineapple, he had this little spout thing in here. It's just silicone spout. You know, kept the pineapple away from his face while he was able to drink water. You know, and when he was ready to eat the pineapple, pop it on, eat the pineapple. And then all I have in here is just my iPad Pro. All right, iPad Pro. Keyboard. I don't have a dedicated laptop. So everything I do on here, this is my laptop. I edit videos on here. I do everything. This is my workhorse. So if you want me to go over what apps I have on here, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do a what's on my iPad video for you all. Right? So we're going to move on to the pockets that are on this side of the bag, on the inside. But there are 3 pockets. There's 2 mesh on top, and then there's a somewhat covered little pocket on the bottom that I don't use much. I haven't found a need to use this portion yet, but I do have stuff in the meshed pockets, and you can see what you have in there, so it's a little more organized. All right. First off, with whatever's going on in today around the world, I carry an extra mask. It is just in case, you know, mine that I'm currently wearing gets wet, gets dirty, you know, something happens. I have an extra mask. This is a mask from Haiti Strategic Partners. It is a surgical type of mask where you can tie it from the bottom and you tie the top and you tie in the bottom. So it's really comfortable. It's a very everyday use kind of mask. I like it. I do have extra masks in my truck. And if you want to see what I carry in my truck, my everyday carry in the truck, just drop a comment down below and let me know if you want to see one. I have a charge cable. This is from Nando. It is a lightning cable, nothing too fancy. The only difference between like an Apple product versus this is this angled connector. So if I were to put this into an Apple connector, it keeps it from the side, so that way if something were to hit it, it won't bend the cable and break it. So I really do like this, and it's reinforced. Looks like it's like fabric, not fabric, but like woven around it. So it's durable. Next, a Samsung power block. Nothing too fancy. Just my wife has Samsung devices. She has a tablet and a phone. I have Apple products. Pretty much our whole house is an Apple environment. Apple TVs, Apple phone, iPhone, iPads. So this little rivalry between me and my wife. All right, next I have an aux cable. So if I'm traveling up north in a government van, it is about a 6, 7, maybe 8 hour drive, depending on how many breaks we take, how many stops. But there is an aux cable connector in there, so being able to listen to podcasts, a YouTube video, whatever, it was really nice. Being able to listen to music, whatever, because there are some dead spots on the way up, so we don't get radio signal or whatever. So just trying to pass the time, but just listen to something keeps your sanity, especially if you're just you and the driver in the vehicle. Right. Next, so I have a little bag here. I have some toggles. that you attach to your phone, little trigger things, you know, when you're playing like a first-person shooter game on the phone. I play, you know, Call of Duty Mobile. If you want to play PUBG or Fortnite, I have little toggles just to, it's a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more. I'll be able to rock some gaming with them. So, nothing to that. All right, so moving on to the second compartment, the middle compartment. There's another mesh pocket. I have a spool tool. This holds about 100 feet of 550 cord. You know, you can never go wrong with carrying 550 cord, especially if soldiers needed to like secure their rucksack with, you know, 550 cord if we're going on a ruck march or whatever. As you can see, I've used a lot of it because there's a need to use 550 cord. All right. One thing I like about these, one, there's already a knife on here that's connected. That's a part of it, so I can just grab it with length and then just run it up, cut a piece of cord, and then right here's a little holder for a Bic Mini, so I can melt the ends. And then one thing with the trigger here, so instead of it just leaking gas into or fuel into your bag, there's a little compartment, like a little piece of plastic here that secures it. So that way it's protected and it doesn't leak fuel everywhere. Lastly, like I said, I have a cat tourniquet. Growing up in Hawaii and, you know, fishing, spear fishing, diving, getting in the water and everything, and with the possibility of running into sharks, you know, just having a tourniquet just in case, you know, a shark attack happens, you know, I have a means to stop the bleeding at least, you know, get them help, or get myself help if I need to. I have tourniquets in my truck. I have tourniquets on here. I keep one in a little bag when we go to the beach. So I have tourniquets just to ensure, you know, there's a higher probability of surviving, you know, without loss of blood when it comes to a shark attack. So, well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. As you can see, this is my everyday carry, something simple. It is nothing too fancy. I just use it for playing, just carry stuff to work, do what I need to do, and then I get home. So if you want me to test this out, and you can see me using it, hit that thumbs up button, get that 50 likes, you know, show me some love, and I'll go out and test this out for you. All right. Also, drop a comment down below if you want to see what's on my iPad. You know, that is my workhorse. I do video editing. It's my laptop, so I have Word documents that I'm working on stuff. I take notes on it. I have charts, you know, to collect my thoughts and everything. So it is my workhorse. I don't have a dedicated laptop, so that is my laptop for now. Also, if you want to see what's in my truck, like what is my EDC carry, what I carry in there. I have stuff right now. I don't carry much stuff in there. It's just all, you know, extra clothes just in case kids get wet and all that kind of thing. So if you want to see what I carry in my truck, drop a comment down below and let me know. Alright. Hit that subscribe button. Show me some love. I do appreciate your views. I do appreciate you all subscribing and supporting me on this channel and on this journey. And I want to take you on this journey. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Until then, I will see you on the next episode.